Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos, and today we're going to make a joy sign using a bunch of items from all over the place. I got this sign at Hobby Lobby, and it was $5.99, and I used a 40% off coupon. And it's supposed to hang sideways, like horizontally, so I just removed the hangers and made it so that I could hang it vertically. Next, I grabbed one of these stockings from the Dollar Target bins, some fiberfill, a pick from Walmart, and it's just one of the clip ones, and it has like a rusty bell in it. It's super cute. These letters, they're really thin. They're from Hobby Lobby. I think they were $1.99, $1.29 each, actually. Some red acrylic paint, some white acrylic paint, and some of the brown wax. And that's by Folk Art, and I get that at Hobby Lobby. So I didn't really like the stain that was on the sign, so I added the brown wax to it just to make it darker. It wasn't dark enough for me, so I just darkened it up by using some of the wax right over the top of the stain that was already on there. And you can really see the color difference. I mean, it was much lighter. So I got that all finished. Next, I am going to take out 3 of the letters. And they come 2 in a pack, so you have an extra 3 letters to do another joy sign if you wanted to. So the first thing I did was paint all of my letters with the acrylic paint in red. Now this may seem like quite a process for the letters, but trust me, at the end it turns out amazing. So I just painted the top of the letters with the red acrylic paint. And then once that was dry, I used the white acrylic paint right over the top of the red. Now you're probably saying, why is this lady doing that? Because when we're done painting them all the white, we're going to sand them, and the red is going to show through. And I'm doing this so that it matches the stocking. And it absolutely looks amazing. They look really rustic and absolutely super cute. You know how like when you get an old piece of furniture and you sand it down and there's 15 different layers of paint? That's kind of the look that I was going for. So now you're just going to take a light sandpaper and go over the white paint. You're going to make it so that the red shows through. So you just do around all the edges. And as you can see, it looks chippy and all the red is showing through. Next, I took the brown wax and I went over the white and the red. And I just kind of used my finger to just spread it all around the letter. The white was pretty stark, so I didn't want it to be too white because the cuff on the stocking is like an off-white color. So I was trying to match that and the stain and the red on the stocking. So I was just trying to make the whole sign come all together. You don't have to do all these steps if you don't want to. I just think it looks better and looks more rustic. So as you can see, you see the letters, they look, darker, but the white's still shining through. You can still see the red through it. And I just think this gives it an all-around amazing look. Like I said, this may be too many steps for some of you. So next I just took some fiberfill and I stuffed it in the stocking. And you don't want it super full. You just want it full enough that, it makes it so that when you put the pick inside of it, it's not poking through. And I wanted it to come off of the sign a little bit. So I took the bell right off of the pick and I just stuffed the pick inside. I didn't cut anything off of it. I left a little clip on it and I just kind of arranged it how I wanted it to look into the stocking. And then I'm going to glue the bell back onto the greenery right above it. The bell wouldn't fit obviously inside of the stocking, so it had to be removed and moved up a little bit further. So how cute is that? Next, I took and glued all of my letters onto the top of the sign.
I couldn't.
I'm going to use a ruler so that I get all of my letters straight. And that looks super cute. And I wish you really could see the letters and how perfect they look. Next, I just took my glue gun and glued all the whole back of the stocking. And then I just set it on the sign right in the center slat. And you hold that for a minute and it should stay perfectly fine. And look how adorable that is. Next, I had some of this like farmhouse ribbon from Dollar Tree. So I just took a strip and I glued it to the underneath of the cuff of the stocking. I just kind of wanted to make it look a little more rustic and jazz up the stocking a little. It was looking a little plain. So I just cut a strip the size of that, and then I made a bow with 2 long tails so that it would cover the stocking. And that's it. How super cute is this? And it's super easy and only took a few minutes to put together. And I got my inspiration from all over the place. I mean, Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Target, Dollar Spot, and Dollar Tree all played a part in making this project. I think it came out super cute. I love it, and I already have it hanging on my wall. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to sprinkle. I hope this inspires you to make one.